thinking differently about this generation of customers who will be the Gen Ys or the millennials, because by 2020 they're going to represent half of the retail banking market in India, 45%. And they're going to be technology savvy. Now, there are some demographic issues there in poor areas and so forth, but we'll talk about that a bit later. But their instincts are going to be fundamentally different. Technology is not different, it's not sexy, it's not new, it's not alternative to them. It's not a disruption to them, it's just their normal way of life. And if you say to these kids, I'm sorry, you have to come down the branch and sign a piece of paper, that is disruptive. They have no idea what you're talking about. What? What do you mean? I have to come to a place to open an account? What are you talking about? What about Facebook and Google and WhatsApp and Twitter and Instagram, and why do I have to go to a place to open an account? Are you serious? They just don't understand. You are irrelevant to them if you don't act in the way they expect you to act. But the regulator requires us to get a signed piece of paper. No, they don't. Have you read the regs? I know, because I read them in preparation for my visit to India. I read the regulations on CIP and KYC and identity verification. It says you need to verify the identity of their customer. It says nothing in the regulations about signing a piece of paper. How many banks in India require a signature card before opening an account today? 95% of banks? Why? It's not a reg. Oh, it's the way we've always done it. But that's the way the compliance and the legal team. Oh, but you know what? If we didn't have that, the regulator might have a problem. Have you asked the regulator? Have you been to them? And you look at the regs that are coming out. When you look at the Universal Electronic Bank Account and these sorts of things, very, very clearly the RBI is making it clear that a signature on a piece of paper is not going to be the standout requirement for account opening in India. That's not their intention. You can see that's very clear. So we have to start thinking differently about this process of engagement, onboarding and customer acquisition, because not only is the regulator's expectations changing, but our customers' expectations are changing much, much faster than that. And here's the thing. When as a bank you blame the regulator and say the regulator won't let us do that, let me tell you one thing. The regulator does not regulate customer behaviour, and they never will. And the customer's behaviour is changing much, much faster, and that will demand the change, not what the regulator allows you to do.